Hello everyone! Since all the knitters are starting their video nowadays with some beautiful images of flowers, greenery, I thought to show you a bit of my own region. I live in Eastern Europe, in Chisinau, Moldova. This is the view from my window from the fourth floor. This is my neighborhood. And we are still at peace. We are doing fine. I'm saying that because my country is right next to Ukraine. But of course, you are here to see the knitting that I've done during the month of July. And let's start with this beauty right here. You can see my cotton dress. This was a long-term project, and I used 100% cotton from Alize Ombre Batik cotton, and here in the middle I think I added another cotton like filanina or something I had in my stash. I used 2.5 at the neck and then 275 if I'm not mistaken for the rest of the dress. I even made like a small belt, but I didn't wear it yet because it's quite short. I want to go to the store to buy more yarn to make it kind of longer because my butt is out, so I don't want to get too much attention to myself with this dress, even though I know it's impossible, but you know. So this was a big accomplishment, and of course, oi, sorry, that was my dog. Of course, I didn't knit it in the month of July only. I started in, I think, May, and then in June, and finally I finished it in July. Next, I finished a sweater because I was so tired to knit on small size needles. I decided to just give me something thick to hold, and I used some acrylic yarn that I had ordered back in December with some mohair, plum mohair. And this created my fuchsia sweater. I used 4.5 millimeter for the ribbing and 5 for the body. And I knitted this one very fast in like 2 or 3 days, I think, right? Let me check my trusted notes. So I have my summer ombre dress. Oh, Fern Feast. Oof, let me show you the Fern Feast before we go. It's not here because I gave it to my mom. The Fern Feast looks like this. I knitted it twice actually because the first time I messed up something at the neck and it gave me like 3 size bigger sweater. Then I unravel it and then knit this simple version without any white stripes or anything like that. And on the 13th of July, it was my mom's birthday, and I took this one and another sweater for my mom to try. And she selected this one, so I'm really proud of that. Finally, I made something for my mom, something that she can actually wear. And for wait, sorry, again my dog, sweetie, please let me speak. So I used 3.5 millimeters to 4 millimeters. Next, I have my baby clothes. Yes, please, drum roll. So I have a nephew, the youngest nephew, Bogdan. He's 2 years old, and I knitted a cardigan or a vest with acrylic yarn with speckles combined with some cotton yarn with speckles I had lying around from other projects, and this is what I have as a result. And also I had some cotton yarn, and I decided to make him a vest slipover. Yeah, we call them vest, bezrukavki, but I heard that in the English community they're called slipovers. So I used some cotton yarn and some merinos wool because I'm sure he will not wear this directly to the skin, but maybe on top of a shirt or on top of other comfortable clothing. So I'm not scared of that. And finally, I can present my socks. I finished another pair of socks, Alize Superwash wool, 75% wool of nylon. I love this kind of self-striping yarn. I did a pair like this, but with brown and blue. And this one is, what is this? This is like dark green, light green, medium green, and some white. And I actually knitted these socks on my way to a conference in another city. So we were in a car for like 4 hours, and then there, and then 4 hours back. So it went by pretty fast. So these are the things that I work. Wait, let me check my notes. Again, my dog. He's right here all the time. So, summer dress, Fern Fest, Fucsia sweater, baby vest, green socks, and baby vest number 2. All in total, I used 1.156 kilograms. So, 1 kilogram, 156 grams, which is about 2.54 pounds of yarn, which is a lot. If you look, it's just a few pieces. But the cotton dress is heavy, the fuchsia sweater is heavy. These are not as heavy, but you know what I mean. So this was my experience in July. So now, since we are here, I want to show you my whips, as the cool kids are calling them, the works in progress. So after the socks and after the baby clothes, I wanted something more colorful. And I visited my mom at the farm this past weekend, and I took this colorful yarn to make some socks. And while I was knitting on the socks, I understood that I like it so much that I don't want socks. So I decided to make some sort of raglan top, and I found a pattern from Drops Design free of charge, and I followed the pattern, and I just have to do the stockinette. I'm connecting it, but you guys, I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm so tired of playing yarn chicken. Only now I understand that for a top size M on an adult woman, 200 grams of anything is not enough. It could be fingering weight, it could be sport weight, it could be DK, it could be any size, for a blouse. I don't mean like lace weight. But 200 grams is not enough, and I need to get this into my mind. I had 200 grams and I thought, oh, it's gonna be enough. It's not. So now I'm thinking to combine it with this pink, and then I'm thinking maybe when I wash it, the color is going to bleed into this pink and cover it with yellow, or maybe I could dye it naturally with some, I don't know, onion peels or something. But all of this is extra complications to my life, complications that I don't need, and I just need to order enough yarn. But I am indulging myself, and I believe that I didn't know about it because I ordered this yarn back in December when I was just starting to knit. So I will try to finish this summer top with what I have and then color it. Otherwise, I like it. The colors are quite vibrant, and it's the right thing to knit in this heat wave. So this is it. Let me give you another view, plus my dog over there. This is all from our side. Happy knitting, happy making. Have a nice week. And of course, if it's hot in your country, I wish you to resist the heat wave. If it's hot, just like my plants are dying. Everything is dying, it's drying because of the heat wave. Whew, happy knitting, everyone.